So in my circle of friends, we always say that adulting is not easy, because as we grow up, you get many responsibilities, and most of these responsibilities have everything to do with money. And so you find that many of us don't have the financial capacity that we would need to be able to meet all the needs, all the responsibilities that we have around us. So in this video, I'm going to share with you four things that you need to do to be able to gain financial capacity. So if you're tired of being broke, if you're tired of being the person who only offers prayer, you never give any financial contributions, if you're tired of paying your bills late, if you're tired of being in debt all the time, if you're tired of being financially unstable, I'm going to encourage you to watch this video until the end, because trust me, you will have all that you need, all the skills and the tips that you need to be able to gain financial capacity. So the first thing that you need to do is to make sure that you're earning. I've seen people who want to have their cake and also eat it. You want to have money, you want a soft life, but then you're not doing anything to earn it. And then when I talk about earning, I'm not talking about doing dubious ways, like you're saying I'm going to earn money in any way possible. I'm talking about doing the right thing in earning money. So if you want to be financially capable, you're going to make sure that you look for ways of earning money. And we're not talking about just one way of earning money. You're not talking about just one source of income. One thing I learned when I was a child from my father's business partner, it was something I think I just observed, is that for people who are having a lot of money, they do not have just one source of income. This guy was doing, I don't know how many things. He was dealing in clothes, he was having petrol stations, he was doing all sorts of businesses. So you need to be sure that you have many sources of income. If you're a salaried person, we always say that salary can never get you enough money. It's like the minimal money that you can ever earn for all the work that you are doing. And remember, you're doing 9 to 5. And then you're getting money that cannot even sustain you. So if you're a salaried person, you need to make sure that you have other sources of income. You can start a business, you can start something that is going to earn you money, so that you are able, at the end of it all, each day, you're earning money from somewhere. Actually, I'm going to encourage you that you will ensure that at least every day you have something that is bringing in income for you. And at the end of the month, from all those pools that you're having, you will be able to, have enough money to do the next things that I'm going to talk about. So after you have earned, that means that a lot of money is at your disposal. But then the second thing that you need to do is to save. Now, many things, especially in the African culture, we are not really encouraged to save. We don't grow up in that habit of saving. And when we grow up, we actually suffer, because you find that we have this mentality that all the money that I am earning, it's for spending. But that is not the case. When you get money, actually, the first thing that you need to do is to remove a percentage. Set a percentage. You say, maybe I'm going to be saving 30% of my income. So the moment you get the money, make sure that you remove that 30%. If you can do something where they can just chop your money from the bank and you don't have to worry about withdrawing and then putting it somewhere, please do that. But the first thing that you need to do with your income is to make sure that you save. You can decide that on a bare minimum, I'm going to be saving this percentage. Yeah, and then maybe when you earn more money, you can top up. But make sure that you have a bare minimum of the savings that you are going to be making. So the other thing that you need to do is investment. Investment is different from saving. Yeah, because for saving, you're putting aside some money for maybe future spending or for emergency. You're putting that money aside. But for investment, that means that you're using money in the hope that you will get a return on the investment that you have made. So let's say you're going to start a business like poultry farming. You know that you're going to get some money, you can get a loan, you can use some of your savings, you're going to bring together money and you begin this poultry farming as an investment. At the end of the day, you know that you're going to get a return, you're going to get a profit from this venture that you have gone into. So this helps us to actually make more money, to diversify our sources of income. And you can even decide to invest in the businesses that you're already doing so that you expand, or you can diversify and start other things. If you're doing maybe poultry farming and you have a business, you go into real estate and you do many other things. And the reason as to why you need to do investment is because at the end of it all, you know that these investments are going to bring you more income that is going to be at your disposal. So I'm going to encourage you, if you're watching me, do not just earn money and then just save it and stop there. No, look at what else can I do. Can I invest so that I can enlarge my sources of income? Yeah. And then the other thing that you need to do is to give. Many of us actually usually neglect this part of financial management. Yet it is one of the fundamental things that we need to do. I actually believe that it is the foundation of financial management, because we are told that blessed is the hand that gives than the one that receives. And this thing, no one will ever change it. Trust me, whether you're a thief, whether you're a wicked man, but as long as that person is giving, they are going to be making more money. Their hands are going to be blessed. God is going to bless the works of their hands, because it's just a principle. I believe if you're to go on most of these billionaires, people who are millionaires, you realize that they are making a lot of money, but they are also giving out money in millions. They are giving out to several projects. They are helping the needy. They are helping the orphans. They are helping war victims. They are helping so many people. And yet some of us want to be stingy. Most of us use poverty, brokenness as an excuse for not giving. You say that I have this, I have only $10. I only have 30,000 shillings, Ugandan shillings. And I have all these many needs. What am I going to do? I cannot spend it. I cannot help my sister in the village. Why? Because I have several needs that are unmet. Believe me, if you want to be blessed, you have to give. So one thing that you need to do is that from the money that you've gotten, the 100% that you have removed the money for saving. You have decided on what to invest. You can actually say you're going to invest with your income. You can get from the savings, or you can get a loan and all that. But then you also need to put a percentage aside for giving, regardless of how much you're earning. You will say that, well, from my 100%, I'm going to save 20%, and then I'm also going to give 20%. So that means that 40% is put aside on the bare minimum, and then you will have 60% to meet all your needs. You're able to do the expenses that you can talk about. You're able to pay the bills. You're able to buy food for yourself. You're able to go out and give yourself a treat and all that. But those two things need to be taken care of first. They should be prioritized. If you want to be blessed in the things that you do, make sure that you do not give up the habit of giving. You can give in whatever ways you're comfortable with, but make sure that you're helping other people, because your hands, as you give out, your hands are going to be blessed more than the person whom you have actually given to. Now, this is my personal belief. It's my personal belief that if I have people around me, like relatives, like my sister, like my mother, like those kinds of people, those should be the first people you should give to. Please don't run to the US when you have people in Uganda who are suffering, unless you're very sure that God has led you to do that. But do not neglect the people that are around you, your neighbors, your immediate neighbors at home. Those, you shouldn't really go so far away. I know when we talk about giving, most of us are thinking about going to babies' homes, thinking about going to any NGOs or those special needs homes. It is good to go to those people and you help them, but you are leaving someone next door who is suffering, who is not eating. You're leaving your mother in the village who is suffering, who is struggling. You're leaving your sister. You're leaving your nieces and your nephews and your grandparents. You're leaving these people to go and help people miles away. It is good, you can strike a balance. But if you must help people, please make sure that you're helping people who are around you. So friends, before I continue, if these things that I'm talking about are helping you, please, you can like this video, you can share it with another person, but you can also subscribe and then hit the notification bell so that you're the first person to watch the videos that we are going to be putting up. So when I was thinking about talking about this topic, I was a little bit hesitant because I know that where we are living at right now, money has been idolized. It's like everyone wants to have money so that they can have some good self-esteem, so that they can smile and talk, so that they can have some security, so they can earn their space on that table, you know? So when we talk about financial capability or financial capacity, that is not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about you just piling money on your account just for the sake of it, of just you want to be counted among the rich boys of whatever place that you come from. No. But right here, I'm just sharing with you these simple tips so that you don't just pile money on your account for the sake of it, but you are making enough money. You are gaining financial capacity to be able to meet your responsibilities. That is the goal. That is the end in itself. You're making this money, you're working, you're toiling, but you're working towards something. There are these things that you need to do, and they are good. They are not just selfish ones. They are involving so many other people that at the end of it all, when you have met these responsibilities, you have not just blessed yourself, your immediate family, but you have blessed the whole world. You have blessed communities that people can celebrate you, and you're making a difference. You're leaving a legacy, a godly legacy, that from what you're doing, people are able to say, well, that person is a good guy. They're able to glorify God because of your life. And sometimes it is difficult to do that when you're poor. I'm sorry to say, if you're just poor, you cannot help your neighbor, you cannot do certain things. You're actually one of them. So you're always broke and you're always crying. I've seen this with my life. I have many people who look up to me. I have many people that I work with, and these people are going to treat you like you have money. They do not want to know whether you have money or not. So I will be really broke sometimes, and this guy comes to me and they're like, Auntie Edith, you help me with this much. I'm like, does this guy think really I'm that rich? But that has really pushed me, to think of, I need to make some money. I need to have some money on myself, not just for myself, but to be able to help this student who is going to call me and say, Aunt Edith, I haven't eaten and I need money, or I'm in this place but I do not have transport. And as a leader, you need to be able to help others meet their responsibilities. When you're not able to, definitely, it is very okay. But you realize that there are many people who are looking up to you. There are many people, especially for us who are involved in ministry, you're working with these people, they are looking up to you, and every time they have any problem, they are only thinking about coming to you. And imagine what a blessing it is going to be to this young person when they come to you and they ask you for transport and you're able to give it to them, or you're able to call them in your home and you just give them a buffet. You spoil them with food that they have spent maybe the whole month without eating. So that is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about making money. This money is going to help us to meet our own needs, to meet our own responsibilities, but we are going to make a difference in the lives of many people that are around us, that God brings in our lives, and His name is going to be glorified because of you. If you're new to this channel, my name is Edith and this is Significant Woman, and I want to thank you for passing by. Please do not forget to subscribe, like this video, and share this video, especially if you have gained one or two things from here. So thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye.